was once again a very, very busy week for AI. This week proved one thing. AI has entered the phase where nothing is stable. A leak rattled OpenAI. A surge lifted Google. A statement from Nvidia lit up the chip wars. A mega investment reshaped Amazon's footprint. And India is making semiconductor moves no one expected. The familiar patterns broke, new patterns are forming, and that too fast. That is the world of AI for you. Let's get started with what happened in AI this week. The word of the week this week is AI fluent. It comes straight from the new McKinsey report. It's the most important skill in demand. Are you AI fluent? Not an AI expert, not an AI engineer, but AI fluent, which simply means can you work with AI the way everyone learned to work with computers and the internet? McKinsey says the future isn't about replacing human skills. It's about reapplying them with AI. If you're AI fluent, you know how to prompt, you know how to check AI's output, and you know how to use it for research, writing, analysis, and productivity. And here's the punchline. AI fluency will soon be as basic as English or Excel. Let's talk about the quote of the week, which this week came from Jensen Huang, Nvidia's CEO, from a leaked internal all-hands meeting. By the way, there were a lot of leaked memos this week. We'll come back to the next one. What did he say?
I want every task that is possible to be automated with artificial intelligence. To be automated with artificial intelligence.
Not subtle, not gentle, a direct instruction to all of NVIDIA. The message is clear. AI isn't optional. It is not a side tool, and it is the default way work will get done. This week, India dominated the conversation with policy, infrastructure, and deep tech announcements. There was a lot going on, so let's get started. The big news, India's IT minister delivered a major message to the world. Actually, 5 major messages. Number 1, it will not be a G2 world. It will be a T3 world. This is what the minister said about the global technology landscape, because it will not be shaped only by US or China. It will be shaped by 3 countries that will dominate the technology landscape: the US, China, and India. Number 2, he spoke about India's unique advantages, our design capabilities, our ability to look at very complex problems and solve them. And number 3, our ability to have a talent pool which can basically be deployed in any major technological shift. These advantages will hold India very strong going forward. At number 3, he spoke about the semiconductor push. He shared specific progress updates since the semiconductor mission started only 3 years ago. There are 10 fabs under construction. 3 fabs will begin commercial production next year. India is already designing complex chips down to 2 nanometers. There are 298 universities that have top-tier chip design tools that are free for students, in which students can design, tape out, and fabricate real chips. He asked, which other country offers this full pipeline to students? At number 4 was AI and the future of work. He made 3 points very clear. That number 1, the AI disruption is real and already visible across industries. Number 2, companies in India have already begun transitioning existing engineers into AI native roles. And number 3, India is on track to become one of the world's largest suppliers of AI services. At number 5, what did he speak about? He spoke about digital sovereignty. The minister said that digital sovereignty is something every country is thinking about today. It is the ability to control your own future. He noted that in a digital world, the internet has no geographic boundaries, making digital sovereignty even more important. In closing, what he said is that India will be able to compete in the semiconductor race with US and China by 2032. We are putting all the pieces in place. Now states are entering the AI race, strengthening India's push in AI. We already had Andhra Pradesh pushing hard with a massive data center build-out, making itself the core infrastructure hub for India's AI future. And then Karnataka launched a deep tech fund to back AI, robotics, and frontier tech startups. And now this week, the big headline is Uttarakhand launched the AI Mission 2025, a state-level policy focused on using AI for inclusive and sustainable development in the Himalayan region. Uttarakhand becomes one of the first states to create an AI strategy built around geography-specific needs rather than generic adoption. Now let's move on to the venture capital scene in India, which is about to get hotter. Google announced a new partnership with Accel, one of India's most influential venture funds. The goal to accelerate early-stage AI innovation and support the next wave of Indian AI startups. This strengthens India's position as one of the world's fastest-growing AI startup ecosystem. Last week, we spoke about Reliance's entry into the data center market in Andhra Pradesh with a 1 gigawatt data center and a 6 gigawatt solar plant. This week, Reliance gave more details on the data center. Reliance's new joint venture will invest 11 billion over 5 years to develop this 1 gigawatt of AI data capacity. This is the same scale as the data center that Google is also building in Andhra Pradesh. 1 gigawatt data center is huge, about 400 to 800 acres, and it uses enough electricity to power hundreds and thousands of average homes. This JV brings together Reliance, Brookfield Corporation from Canada, and Digital Realty from the US. This is one of India's largest AI infrastructure commitments yet, positioning Andhra Pradesh as a major AI and cloud hub. And next, the India AI mission has officially expanded to its third cohort, adding major Indian AI players working on domain-specific and reasoning-first models. 8 companies have been chosen to build foundational large language models for India in the third cohort. We'll speak about 2. Tech Mahindra was selected to build an 8 billion parameter education LLM focused on personalized learning support for students in multiple Indian languages. The target, March 2026. That's only 4 months from now. The second was Fractal, who has been chosen to build India's first large reasoning model under the mission. The Fathom Deep Research 4B, designed for deep analytical and reasoning heavy tasks. Speaking about Fractal, good news, Fractal gets the SEBI nod. Enterprise AI specialist Fractal Analytics has secured the green light from SEBI for their respective IPO. This is India's first AI IPO and a lot is riding on it. The IPO targets raising 4,900 crores. Moving on to what is happening in the world. And we can't start the week without talking about the AI bubble, which is getting louder and louder, and still the world can't decide. This week, we had three things that left the world confused. The first is the funding of Cursor. Is this where the real money is? Cursor, a coding startup, raised $2.3 billion at almost a $30 billion valuation. That too for a coding tool. Investors are basically saying AI plus coding equals money machine. And honestly, this might be where the real gold rush is. Coding assistants are becoming the new productivity engines. Meanwhile, Google is on fire. While everyone is debating bubbles, Google says, thanks, we'll just go up 20% in a month. And here's the crazy part. Look at the rest of big tech. Oracle down 27%, Nvidia down 6%, Microsoft down 9%, Amazon inching up slightly at 2%. But Google a whopping 20% in the same period. Investors aren't just bullish on Google, they're basically saying if AI wins, Google will win first. And then in all of this, you had Ray Dalio, who said, we are definitely in a bubble. No nuance, no hedging, just straight up bubble talk from one of the biggest macro voices on the planet. So we asked our bots, and what did they say? 5 out of 6 of them said, we are in a bubble. This was 4 out of 6 bots last week. So they all officially agree the AI bubble is on. Next up, Google is spooking Nvidia and OpenAI. Let's start with the chip wars. TPUs versus GPUs, Nvidia versus Google. First, Anthropic shocked the industry by committing one of the biggest chip deals ever announced. And now rumors say Meta is testing TPUs as well. For Nvidia, this was brutal. They had just invested in Anthropic to secure long-term GPU demand. Nvidia hit back with an unusually pointed public statement. We are delighted by Google's success, but Nvidia is a generation ahead of the industry. It's the only platform that runs every AI model and does it everywhere computing is done. That wasn't casual. That was Nvidia saying, don't forget who is the dominant player in this market. And the fact they even said this tells you the pressure is on. The chip wars 2.0 are officially on. Now talking about the model wars, the memo that says it all. In this memo, Sam Altman warned employees about temporary economic headwinds, a sign of slower growth, tighter budgets, and real pressure. He also admitted that Google's recent advances could create challenges for our company, a rare public-facing moment of vulnerability from OpenAI. And almost instantaneously, Sam jumped into reassurance mode, talking up GPT 5.1, which is warm, empathetic, and conversational. And he was also teasing about the Johnny Ive AI device, which is 2 years away. OpenAI was explaining. Google wasn't. It was calm, quiet dominance. While everyone was busy arguing about chips and models, Amazon quietly walked in and dropped 2 giant checks on the table. This week, Amazon announced a $15 billion data center. This isn't just another data center. It's a full AI compute campus. Absolutely massive. Then another big announcement, a $50 billion build-out to support federal AI systems across agencies. This puts Amazon at the center of America's AI infrastructure push. In all of this, OpenAI already dropped ChatGPT 5.1, and it also quietly dropped a new feature this week, a shopping, research, and discovery tool inside ChatGPT. This lets users compare products, understand specs, check alternatives, and get personalized recommendations, all through conversational search. It's OpenAI's first serious move into product discovery, a space that's been dominated by Google Search and Amazon. If this scales, AI won't just answer questions, it will guide what people buy. This is a big commercial step for OpenAI. I tried the shopping feature and it was seriously good. Before closing off, we need to talk about Alibaba's AI surge, which went viral. Alibaba had a huge week, and honestly, it didn't get enough attention. Their new AI model and chatbot, Wen, exploded in popularity. It crossed 10 million downloads in its very first week. That's insane velocity, even by Chinese tech standards. And the impact? Alibaba's stock jumped on the news, showing investors are finally rewarding China's AI execution. Now it's no longer OpenAI, Gemini, Claude, Grok. Now Wen is officially in the same mix. This week, lots of stuff blew up online. The first was Deloitte's AI mistake goes global. Its latest healthcare report for a Canadian province contained factual errors reportedly generated by AI. This sparked global backlash. This is the second time Deloitte has been caught in an AI controversy. This becomes yet another red flag for reliance on generative AI in high-stakes, real-world analysis. Please recheck your work. Please recheck the facts. The second big news was Harsh Goenka sharing a video of a flying fish with wings. Twitter and X went nuts. IFS officers stepped in and said, relax, it's AI. People flooded though with comments. AI is now making National Geographic. Please remember that these fake take seconds to create. And here we have another story of a three-headed squirrel video that has fooled thousands. It's a bizarre video of a squirrel with three heads, which started circulating as a rare animal discovered in India. Fact checkers quickly debunked it. Completely AI generated, created by Sora 2. We also created our own version of it. It just takes seconds. So please enjoy, but don't get fooled.
My whole life's goal is to solve artificial general intelligence. And on the way, use AI as the ultimate tool to solve all the world's most complex scientific problems.
Google released The Thinking Game, a feature documentary on the origins of DeepMind and Google's journey into AI. It's free on YouTube. Clips, quotes, and behind-the-scene moments are spreading fast across tech circles, making it one of the most watched AI videos of the week. Last I checked, it has already crossed 2 million views. I too watched it, and Demis is truly extraordinary. And a neuroscience major, not a tech geek, he is approaching AGI from how the mind works. And whatever he's learned about technology and coding is from YouTube. As always, let's talk about insights. 3 new reports dropped this week. The first was the McKinsey Global Report. Agents, Robots, and Us. What does McKinsey say? It says that work is going to become a 3-way partnership. People, AI agents, and robots. Currently, more than 57% of US work hours can be technically automated with today's AI and robotics technologies. But this doesn't mean jobs will vanish. Tasks are going to change, roles are going to be reshaped, and new forms of collaboration will emerge. AI will refine jobs, not replace them. People will work alongside intelligent tools. What are the top human skills that will not become obsolete, that will become reapplied, reimagined, and redistributed. These skills are oversight, critical thinking, and contextual awareness. And number 4, AI fluency, which was our word of the week. The demand for AI fluency is exploding. The requirement has grown nearly 7 times in the last 2 years, faster than any skill or any other job posting. Next, we had the EY GCC Pulse Survey 2025, which showed that AI adoption has hit enterprise scale. AI is the core engine of GCC transformation. 83% are already investing in generative AI, 58% in agentic AI, and another 29% will invest within a year. The GCCs in India have moved from experimentation to piloting and deployment, with customer service, finance, IT, HR, and marketing being the top use cases. The second big learning was talent strategy is shifting to skills, not scale. 70% are reskilling their existing staff. 70% are hiring for niche tech skills. The top in this are functional experts, AI ML, data engineering. The next report is from MIT, which came out with a new study called the Iceberg Index, which shows that AI can already take over about 12% of the US workforce, especially in healthcare, finance, and professional services. AI is creating a digital twin for the US labor force. This week had everything: chip wars, model wars, billion-dollar fundings, government policy, leaked memos, and even AI-generated wildlife, fooling half the internet. The AI race is no longer a prediction. It's happening real time. So the question is simple. Who's really pulling ahead? Google, Microsoft, OpenAI, or is someone else about to surprise us? We'll find out what happened next week.